So example 10.16 sum, they have given you a PDF, right? A probability density function, and you have to find C. That is the first part. And second part, you have to find what is the probability when x is less than 1 by 2. Okay, so let's check the first part. Find C. So you know that in the if a probability density function is given, then if it is a probability density function, if f of x is a probability density function, then between the limits minus infinity to infinity, f of x dx will be equal to 1, right? This is what we know. This is the rule, right? So we are going to apply the same rule. But in this case, what are the limits that are given to us? 0 and 1. So between the limits 0 and 1, what is the value of f of x? Cx into 1 minus x cube, x the whole cube, is equal to, let me write it neatly, is equal to 1, right? So now C is a constant, so I'm going to take C outside. Between the limits 0 and 1, x into 1 minus x the whole cube should be equal to 1. Now there is a property of definite integrals, okay, which we can use here, which is between the limits 0 to a, f of x dx can be written as between the limits 0 to a, f of a minus x dx. So this is what I'm going to apply over here. C is still a constant, I'm taking it outside. So x now becomes a minus x. Instead of 0 to a, I have 0 to 1 here. Therefore, a is equal to 1, right? So x becomes a minus x. So it will become 1 minus x into 1 minus x is now becoming 1 minus x, right? So the whole cube, right, is equal to 1. So take the brackets out, so it will be 1 minus x into this 1 and this 1 will get cancelled. So minus x, minus 1 into minus x will be plus x. It will just be x cube. 1 minus x into x cube is equal to 1. Now this I can write it as 0 to 1. I am multiplying x cube minus x power 4 dx equal to 1. Now this is now easy to integrate, right? Can you integrate it along with me? It will be x power 4 by 4 minus x power 5 by 5. Now you apply the limit 0 and 1, upper limit minus lower limit. So it would be c into 1 by, oh, don't forget to put that equal to 1 here. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5, lower limit is anyway 0, so we can ignore it, is equal to 1. So this means if I take LCM, it is 20. So 5 minus 4 is going to be 1. 1 by 20 is equal to 1. Therefore, the value of C is equal to 20. So this is the first part. Now the second part, they are asking us to find what is the probability when x is less than 1 by 2. So in the, in a probability density function, when you have to find the probability when x is less than half, right, the distribution would be between, it's always between minus infinity to plus infinity, right? So they want to find out the value of x, where x takes a value between minus infinity and infinity. That's how you get the distribution function. What they want you to do is, they want you to find out when x is less than half. So you will break it between minus infinity to 0 and 0 to half, right? Minus infinity to 0, when you substitute it, it is always going to be 0. So we can straight away apply the limit 0 to half and find it out for the same PDF, the given PDF. So the given PDF was So typically it should be minus infinity to half f of x dx, which is nothing but minus infinity to half is broken down as minus infinity to 0 and 0 to half. Since when I apply the limits minus infinity to 0, it's going to be 0 anyway, I'm going to apply only 0 to half. So between the limit 0 and half, it is going to be c into, what is the value of f of x? As given in the sum is cx into 1 minus x the whole cube. So it is going to be cx into 1 minus x the whole cube. So this is going to be 0 to half. You know the value of c, it is 20, so I am taking it out. So it is x into 1 minus x the whole cube dx. If you see, I am not going to apply this property of definite integrals here, because if I substitute instead of the one that we used here, a minus x, right, this one I'm not going to use here because it is going to complicate it into further fractions, right? So x will now have to be substituted by half minus x, and all that will be a further complication. Instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the formula for a minus b the whole cube. For this 1 minus x the whole cube, what is the formula for a minus b the whole cube? It is a squared minus b squared, a cube minus b cube plus 3a squared b. So this is a formula you'll have to remember. A minus b the whole cube is a cube minus b cube minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. So if I'm going to apply the same formula here, so it would be 20, I'll have it as it is, 0 to half, have x as it is, and we are going to expand this using this formula. So where a is equal to 1, right, and b is equal to x. So it's 1 minus x cube minus 3x plus 3x squared dx, right? Now you multiply this. When you multiply this, it becomes 20 into x minus x power 4 minus 3x squared plus 3x cube. Between the limits, of course, you have to integrate this 0 and half. Right, now I need to make some space to do the sum. I'm going to delete this formula here. So let's integrate it. Integral of x is going to be x squared by 2. This is going to be minus 3 into x cubed by 3. Yes, these two can get cancelled. Plus 3 into x power 4 by 4 minus x power 5 by 5. Right? Between the limits 0 and half. Now let's apply the upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit is anyway 0, so let's apply the upper limit alone. So it's going to be 20 into, so x squared is 1 by 2, the whole squared is 1 by 4. There is already a 2 here. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 is going to be 1 by 8. Likewise, this is x cube because I have cancelled these 2 3's here. So x cube is going to be 1 by 2 the whole cube, that is also going to be 1 by 8 plus 3 into x power 4. X power 4 is 1 by 16 and you already have a 4 in the denominator. So 16 into 4 is going to be 64. So the 3 remains on top. So it's 3 by 64 and x power 5. So 1 by 2 to the whole power 5 is 1 by 32. 1 by 32 into 1 by 5, because you have a 5 here in the denominator, is going to be 1 by 160, right? So 32 into 5 gives you 160. Good. So these two can get cancelled straight away. Can you take the LCM for 64 and 160? So have you found out the LCM of 64 and 160? Keep dividing it by 2 you will get the LCM as 320. Right, don't worry, it looks like a big number. So 64 into what will give me 320, right? 64 into 5, right? So numerator also will be multiplied by 5. So I get 3 into 5, 15, minus 160 into 2 is 320. So I'm going to multiply the numerator also with 2. So I get, this is nothing but 20 into 13 by 320. So this 0 gets cancelled and 2 16s are 32. So my answer is 13 by 16. Sorry, I don't have space here, so I've sort of crumpled it. So, but please make sure to give space and write it very neatly. So the probability of x less than half is going to be 13 by 16. That's all. So it looks a little bit complicated because you have a lot of substitutions to do, but you keep practicing it, you can get you can master it. So we have found out C by using the rule that between minus infinity and plus infinity, f of x dx is equal to 1 for a PDF. So we applied that rule and we got the value of C as 20. Then to find that p of x is less than half, we have substituted f of x function between the limits 0 and half, right? Because I have to apply the limits minus infinity to half, and minus infinity to half I can take as minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to half. I think you can have a look at example 10.7 for this. I beg your pardon, it is 10.6. So if you can look into example 10.6, that is also a similar sum to this. So now between the limits minus infinity to 0, the value is going to be 0. So I am straight away substituting 0 to half. And another thing that you must remember here is a formula of a minus b the whole cube. It is a cube minus b cube minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. Okay, so I just substituted that, multiplied it, did the integration, substituted for half upper limit, and patiently do the sum, you will get the answer.